Hello, Days Our Lives fans. This is for Tuesday, May 13th. Please like, subscribe, and share. Well, Paulina goes to visit Johnny, and he's packing because he's moving back in with Chanel over at Paulina's place. And she says she's glad that they worked everything out, but she wanted to have a talk with him. She wants to know if he has a plan because he has done hurt her daughter twice recently. And she told him one more time, and she's done with him. She's wiping her hands of him. So he told her he's set up counseling. He's got a new job. He's trying to refocus. And she said, "You took that job just to get back at your daddy, didn't you?" So she's glad he's moving back in, though. So he's not straightened up yet, though. So Roman and Kate do some truthing. And he confides in her about the gun because she said, why did you move it? And he told her that after he talked to Johnny that night and went back in the back, when he come back out, he noticed the gun was gone. And he just had assumed that Johnny had taken it because Johnny was gone too. So he rushed over to the DeMare house to stop Johnny from shooting his dad. When he got over there, he seen his gun stuck in the bushes. And he got ready to go in, and he heard sirens coming toward the DeMare house, so he knew that EJ was being helped if he was hurt. And he just grabbed the gun, took off, wiped it clean, and hid it. But he confided in her. He was worried that Johnny had done this. So Philip talks to Kate. She asked him to talk to the board because she's on the board and convince them to let Xander, instead of EJ, buy the hospital. She said she'll put in a good word for him. Whatever she can do. And her and Roman, by the way, decided that, she came clean with him about her involvement with Philip. So, then he runs into Belle, and he's asking her the same thing, if she could anyway. Told him he's got a plan. Didn't tell her exactly what was going on, but later after she talks to EJ, she figures it out. And he's telling her he's got all this figured out, and he doesn't really share a lot of details with Belle. What's her name? I keep wanting to call her Kat. She runs into EJ in the square, and she's asking him why he picked her. And he said, "Oh, it was just random. I wanted somebody I knew, somebody that didn't hate me, but somebody that wasn't a total stranger." And she said, "Well, we're not really friends or anything." He said, "No, but I knew you a little bit." So they had a good conversation. Then EJ comes home, and Belle is waiting for him. And he's telling her about his plan to buy the hospital. And she thinks that's just great of him. And she believes he's changed. She's telling him all this. And he wants her to try to talk Brady into voting for him to have it instead of Xander. And she says she will help him do that. So, as long as she doesn't have to do anything, hurt anybody, or anything really underhanded, she's all on board. I hope things work out for these two. I'd like to see, they both deserve to be happy. I mean, Belle's been with that wimpy little Sean, and good Lord, EJ's been all over the place. So Xander sees Kat, and he apologizes to her and tells her he's sorry for the way he treated her sister. And she's like, "You need to go tell her that. And it was awful what you did." And then he brought up something about her pretending to be Abigail. They had some words, but he said he was going to go apologize to her. And she said, "Well, make it good." He's hanging out with Sarah because, of course, she had the allergic reaction to the cone, and they missed their little trip. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.